back to another video. I hope you guys are all doing great. If you are new here, hi, my name is Dana. I am really glad that you're here today. I am a homeschooling mama to a first grader, a kindergartner, and then I also have an 18-month-old, and then we are due with baby number 4 sometime in July. I always say sometime because I never honestly go by the due date. Anyway, if you have not already done so, I'd love to have you join our family, and you can do so by subscribing down below. And then if you also want to be notified of any upcoming videos, be sure to hit the notification bell as well. Sometimes the videos can get lost in the mix. But anyway, as you can tell from the title down below, I'm going to be sharing with you honestly kind of how I as a mama prepare for the homeschooling week, and not just the week, but how that might look differently from my day-to-day planning on for our homeschool days anyway. But yeah, I do hope you enjoyed today's video. Today's video is actually a part of a collaboration hosted by Ashley from Dash of Home. So I will have her channel linked down below. Be sure to go check her channel out. She is also a homeschooling mama to 3. She is a sweet, sweet mama. And I've been enjoying watching her videos and things like that. Yeah, be sure to go check her channel out, as well as a playlist of other mamas also sharing how to prepare for their homeschooling, either day, week, month, things like that. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So because I am in the little years right now, most of my planning honestly has nothing to do with academics. Now I do plan a year out or a semester out for our homeschooling curriculum. That is something that I do spend most of the year. Now not every day, but I do spend a lot of time researching different curriculums and everything like that based on what my kids are either interested in or what their learning styles are, and then basing that kind of off of what curriculum I choose. So that is something that I do try to choose at least 6 months to a year out, depending on where we are and everything like that. But the actual week-to-week planning in our homeschool, honestly, for me as a mama, has nothing to do with actually planning academically. Now, I do know that once they get older, there will be more planning involved, more lesson planning involved, and things like that. But because, like I said, we are in the little years, all of their curriculum, so to speak, is very much sit down, open, and go. Like every morning we just sit down with the book, we flip open the page to our next lesson, and that is it. And we are only doing language arts, math, reading, writing, you know, those actual necessities. And then everything else is just hands-on learning through play and by cooking and by helping mommy with things, outdoor exploration and things like that. And it's fun because you don't realize, especially in the little years, how just being outside all the time or being either inside helping with the chores and everything like that, or learning different life skills, learning whether how to like clean up after themselves, like that's a life skill, and just things like that that they learn a lot from, and they learn a lot of different sciences outside. My kiddos love anything to do with nature. I say that a lot in my channel, so I'm sorry if that's repetitive. But when we are outside, like that's their sciences and everything when they're little. So that being said, I do know when they get older, there will be more structured planning involved. But for now, my planning, sorry, that was a rabbit trail. My planning for our homeschooling week has nothing, like I said, to do with academics. Instead, I will go ahead and tell you what I do to plan for the homeschooling week. My number one goal, honestly, is get to the point, and this is why my weekends, honestly, are really, really busy. I try to not let them be super busy, and I try to make sure that Sunday we can actually just like relax as a family and enjoy time together. So I should say that Saturday is really my super busy day. But my goal for planning for the week is to make sure that during the week, I don't have to do anything as far as like, I don't have laundry to do because that's all done. Like I got all that done on the weekend. I don't have to worry about getting groceries during the week because I did that on the weekend. I don't have to worry about getting snacks and food prep and anything like that because I did that on the weekend. And so my goal as a homeschooling mama, especially during the little years where I can be very, very busy, is to not have things where I will be personally distracted from, whether that be making sure like all the bathrooms are clean, making sure, as I said, all the laundry is done, just simple things that without us realizing it, they can kind of sneak in and take over our day. And I'm trying to get to the place where that is not my day during the week. Because like I said, the little years are super busy. And my goal in my homeschooling week is to make sure that I can be present with them when we are sitting down and doing school, when we are sitting down and doing the read alouds and the games and just the fun activities, that I am fully there and not distracted and things taking up my mind space as far as like the laundry calling my name, like the bathroom needed being clean, call my name, like all those bigger chores that take time, that for me and my personality just take up brain space because I cannot stop thinking about it till it's done. It's weird, but So doing that on the weekend really is my number one thing to make sure that during the week is I don't have to do any of that and it's not going to take up brain space or anything like that. So that would be my number one thing for how I plan for a homeschooling week, is to make sure that all of my chores and household things and responsibilities are taken care of. So then I have the freedom to be fully present during the week. And for me, there is nothing more positive. I don't even know how to describe this, but nothing more like positive feeling and uplifting than waking up on Monday morning and having like literally nothing to do on my to-do list apart from getting breakfast made and starting our day. Like that's it. That's kind of like my goal for every Monday morning. And I have had a lot of those weeks where that doesn't happen because the weekends are either super busy or maybe I didn't get a chance to get everything done, or maybe honestly mommy was just too tired so I just wanted to rest. So and then not having that Monday morning routine of being able to wake up and have nothing to do other than the actual, hanging out with the kids and things like that, is it plays a really big role on honestly the entire rest of the week. Because I always feel like that if Monday is off to a behind start, if I'm being pulled in 20 different directions on Monday, then on Tuesday I'm like playing catch up from playing catch up on Monday because I was playing catch up for the weekend. So it can be really difficult to have like one day flow into the next. That's why weekends are such a really, really big thing for me to do as far as when it comes to preparing for our week. And again, that whole entire weekend of chores and those little chores that might start on Friday and maybe Thursday evening all has an end goal so I can be more present during the homeschool week. But yeah, that is just what works for us. And like I said, there's probably going to be much more planning involved academically when my kiddos are at an older age and we are starting to implement more things in our homeschool. But for now, that is just what we do since, like I said, our curriculum is open and go. Anyway, so our day-to-day planning looks a little bit differently. Like I said, my entire goal is to where I don't have to do anything during the week. So typically on the night before when I am planning for our homeschooling day, out of breath, one second. Typically when we are planning for our homeschooling day, I will do that the night before, and the only things that I'm really planning at this point is what either game we're going to do the next morning, what read aloud we're going to do, or if our fun activity is going to be either a little science experiment or if we're going to be baking something fun and things like that. So I actually watched a video not too long ago about the powers of kind of being inconsistent with some things in your homeschool. So on a day-to-day basis, the things that are always consistent is our actual routine of waking up in the morning, breakfast, flow straight into like our school. And then honestly, the only things that are consistent in our homeschool are obviously our reading, language arts, math, and things like that. Everything else I try to be inconsistent with as far as what our fun activities are going to be for that day, because I believe that there's just something fun and magical about the unknown when it comes to like what fun thing we're going to do that day. So typically we will sit down at breakfast and I will tell the kids, well, today for our fun activity, we're going to be doing like baking, or today for our fun activity, Mommy got a new game to try out, or today we're going to be reading this book aloud. And to always switch it up and make it exciting and kind of unknown, like that aspect is something that I do plan the night before, because I don't want to tell the kids at breakfast, hey, today we're going to make like banana muffins or banana chocolate chip muffins, and then you go to the cabinet and you don't have the ingredients. So something like that where the night before I do make sure that we do have all the ingredients, so when I let the kids know that what we're going to do for the fun activity that day is going to happen. Because, and I fall into this a lot, like I tell the kids, like, we're going to do this, and when I'm all full of energy and hope for the day, I'm like, we're going to do this, this, and this, and then it never happens. So I try to just give myself a little bit more grace, pick one activity, fun activity, unplugged activity that we can do together, and so that will be the fun thing that I plan the day before. So that is honestly the only thing that I actually sit down and plan for on a day-to-day basis, is what that little fun thing will be. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end it there. I hope you guys did enjoy today's video and enjoy kind of looking at what we do to prepare for our homeschooling week. Like I said, it is not much when it comes to academics, because honestly, everything to do with planning for the homeschooling week has to do with me getting my things done. So that way I can enjoy it with my babies. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. I will have that playlist and Ashley's channel linked down below for you to go check out. And all these mamas have different ages and everything. So if you are wanting to learn how to plan for your homeschooling day or get some tips and insights or your homeschooling week for different ages, be sure to go check that out. I'm sure there'll be some great information on there. But until my next video, you guys have a good one. Bye.